baby, listen to the speaker. No matter what, just say the word. I'm loving all that I see.
Pop, Perswayable. You know how most YouTubers, what they do is they beg you for your like and subscription and all that garbage, and I never do that. Well, I want to take this time to actually show some love for another YouTuber named SA Game, and she actually has no idea that I'm doing this. She took time out of her busy schedule to draw me this picture. This picture looks dope. I look handsome. I'm going to put it on my Tinder profile because maybe girls will finally like me, and I'm going to put her description link, or rather her link in the description. Y'all can go check her out. It's important that we be friendly with each other in this community. It helps people. Man, look at that though. Look at that beard and look at the hair, and all I'm saying is that in real life, if the clown came after me with his popsicle, I would just literally turn around, pull my pants down, and chase him. We see who's it bigger. I would lose. Anyways, that's my Tinder profile. I put it on there. Mad girls are going to like me, and now I don't gotta go in the global chat and ask for somebody to gift me a free girlfriend. And on that note, while we're covering this subject, please stop asking for free skins in global chat. It's so embarrassing to watch. And if somebody says they're going to do it, they're not going to do it. They're going to lie to you, and they're probably going to scam you. This is my public service announcement. All right, let's get to the video. Watch this little trick. I'm gonna show you. There's actually a real way to do this, right? And I'm gonna show you how to do this. But so you have the thief. He's got his stupid little dinky flashlight. Spotlight is on you, trying to blind you. Right? You don't like light in your eyes. You got eye sensitivity, light sensitivity. What you do is you hold this down. I'm going to really show you how to do this. You got to go in your settings to do it the correct way. I know that this has been out for a while. However, this has been heavily requested. And the trick with the geisha, right, is to make sure that you hold down that teleport and then you slide it down. All right. So how do you do this? How do you actually effectively do this? So first you got to go into your settings, right? And you have to make sure that you have the how to cancel a charging skill set on as both ways supported. The more important one is swiping down. All right, so going to the left doesn't really work. All right, and I'm going to show you this, right? So this is just a regular match. If you pay attention to my screen right now, you're actually seeing me practice it. You're probably like, how are you practicing it? So I'm holding the teleport and I'm flicking it down. If you look in the bottom right hand corner of my screen, that's how you cancel it. And you can actually do it rapidly. What you do is you hold down the teleport and you just literally swipe your finger down. If you swipe your finger down, and I'm doing it rapidly, I'm trying to do it fast to show you guys, it'll automatically cancel, right? So when you do this trick, when you hold the teleport down, right, and you start moving backwards a little bit, I'm going to show you real rank gameplay and real 8 versus 2 gameplay of me doing this, so you see how you actively do it. I can land this almost every time. And it takes a little bit of practice. And the most important thing is really doing what I'm doing right now. Practicing holding the teleport down and flicking it down. You need to get that down. Because if you start holding the teleport down and you go backwards, right, you'll teleport out. So you need to be able to cancel. So watch closely, right? I'm holding the teleport down. See how the bottom right-hand corner of the screen is turning yellow? That's how you flick it down. So you hold down the teleport and you flick it down, all right? And that's important because you need to be able to hold this teleport down, flick it down, and cancel it, and turn around and hit the thief when you're moving backwards. And again, I'm going to show you real gameplay of me doing this so you see it in real competitive gameplay, and you can see that this is how it's done. You need to make sure you have your teleport active, though. Again, practicing it. I'm practicing it. And I'm real. Again, you got to make sure that you hold it. So this is a real 8 versus 2 match, all right? And now I'm going to show you what I do. So that's me missing and swinging, kind of like my pickup lines at the bar, right? So what I do, I don't really got to do it right now. I can hit them. What I was able to do right there, though, is I was able to avoid any of that flashlight. Holding that teleport down, rapidly flicking it down. I'm going to show you again. I'm going to show you where I mess up and how I make up for it, right? So right now, I'm not holding the teleport button down, right? I'm showing you. And now I try to do it, but I'm not angled enough, right? You got to be mostly turned away from him. Now, this is a real match. This person has no idea who I am. I'm going to show you. So now I'm going backwards, and I know he's right there. You don't have to look backwards, but I do. And flick it. And that's really important again. Remember, being able to cancel your teleport is the most important part of this entire equation. So you have to learn how to flick it down. You flick it down, you can immediately cancel it, and you can render. This will make the flashlight useless. And right there, I don't recommend turning completely around. Don't turn your back completely around the way that I'm doing it, but I'm showing you different ways to practice it and to really make sure that their flashlight isn't going to isn't going to affect you. And again, this sucks when you use your teleport, because if you use your teleport, you can't use this trick because you can't hold the button down. But it's a nice little trick for you guys to practice during the rank matches. I do this all the time because I like to play Geisha rank. I think so. Now I'm going to show you how to do this again and bring it all together, because this is the most complicated form of the trick. So I have a bunch of friends in this lobby, this one in the next game, and I told them, you pick the spot and everything. Now watch, right? I'm going after him, and I'm able to hit him. Now, here's something that I want you guys to understand. What you need to do, right? So he flashlights me, jerk, is that what you do is you use the teleport until the flashlight indicator is no longer on you. You let go, and then you charge. Watch. So I wait for it to kind of go away, and then I charge again to make sure that they don't juke you. So you go like this, get enough room, boom, and then you hit them and you follow through. Now, with this trick, you're not always looking to get that close to the thief. Sometimes you can charge forward, and I'm going to show you that. So now I have 4 players in the lobby, and I told them all, do your best, right? So watch this. See this? I'm waiting for the flashlight to end, and then I let go, and then I charge again, right? You don't have to keep holding that teleport down. You only need to do it until the flashlight. Do you see why it's so important to get that flick action down? So you're using the teleport, you're holding it down, you see that the flashlight indicator is gone, and you let go, you flick it, and you start charging normally. This is to make sure they're not juking you, because your back is turned against them. So it's really important to get this trick down. Again, I'm telling them, I don't want them to kite. I don't want them to go through pallets and all that stuff. You know, that's a different story. This is specifically to go against the anti-moonwalk, because a lot of people who like to moonwalk, they like to go in open area. And if you're a geisha, it's really difficult. If you don't have the right persona, it's really difficult to go after him. So if you have your teleport, this is me really connecting all of those blocks that we were talking about, right? So what you're doing is you're holding the teleport button down, and you're waiting for that flashlight indicator to go away, and then you start charging them. That's how, sometimes you have to press it and hold it down 3 separate times in order to get to the person. If you just hold it down and go backwards, they're going to be able to juke you. So this takes a lot of practice and a lot of time. And I'm also going to show you a time where I messed up. A time where I thought that I could charge through and I wasn't able to do so. And that's going to be important. Oh, look at that little juke I missed right there. Because I want you to show that it's not always important, and that, it's not always perfect, and you need to keep practicing. Now watch, this is where I mess up. I believe it's where I mess up, right? So here I am. I'm doing the trick. All right, I wait for it to go. I'm charging them. I'm going to do it again. And I think that I can charge them, but I can't. Look it. I was too far away. I did a bad job right there. So you have to practice this. You have to keep doing the trick where you're flicking it and canceling it and charging. And when you do that, you have the ability to really, really close that gap and finish the hit. Now, if you hold the teleport down, you can technically move super fast, because this method doesn't always, the method where I say hold the teleport down, flick it, all, blah, 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 it doesn't always, it can make it slower sometimes. The problem is that if you hold your teleport down and you're moving backwards, all right, you'll technically move faster towards them to get the kill faster, but you really got to be hopeful that they're not trying to juke you, because chances are it's going to be very difficult for you to do this while looking backwards simultaneously, meaning you're moving backwards and you can't really panel the camera backwards at the same time, so you got to make sure that they're not juking you. And believe it or not, there is a counter to this move as well. Everything I'm showing you, there's a counter to a degree, and I'll make a video on that on a later date. But traditionally, this is why I told people when I first introduced the moonwalking, because I was the first person to really come out with all the guides and show you I was doing it against a top 3 hunter in all my old videos if you go back 2 or 3 months ago. Moonwalking is supposed to be a transition move. You're not necessarily supposed to just be in the wide open and constantly doing it. So it's supposed to get you from one area to another if you so happen to be in open area. Because if you know that the geisha has used her teleport, then it'll be a little bit easier, although there is a persona tree that sometimes geisha chooses in order to overcome that. So this is really just me emphasizing how to do the trick, holding the teleport down, going backwards, wait for the flashlight indicator to be done, and then repositioning yourself so you know where that person is. If you only charge them while going backwards, sometimes they'll try to juke you. So it's a combination of, if you hold the teleport down and move backwards, you'll be able to catch them faster. However, there's a slight chance that they juked you and went to the side because you don't see them. So that's why the foundation of this is the flicking down method. Make sure you flick that down, you cancel your teleport. It's the best way to do it. Anyways, guys, I really hope you enjoyed the video. Thank you for watching. And we got some more videos coming out, more streams coming soon. Hope to see you guys. Take care.